Hi everyone, this is Brendan from LimLedger. So one of the biggest mistakes that teams make when they use Time Doctor, it's actually tracking time without setting it up properly for client transparency. What they do is they'll track hours, but clients still expect more information and ask questions like what exactly was done, which tasks were billable, and how progress is moving week by week. So in this video, we're going to talk about Time Doctor setup so that it's clear, client friendly, and transparent using projects, tags, and reports. So if we log into Time Doctor, we're going to start with the foundation. So inside Time Doctor, what you will do is you'll go to the project section, settings, projects, and tasks. Here you can create a new project just by putting the name in. And under the project, you can add a task. What this does, it becomes the main character and container for all tracked work related to this client. A real good practice here is to keep the project name simple and client specific so that reports stay clean and easy to understand. Next, we'll look at billables. So inside your settings, you can define which tasks are billable and which are not. We'll go to billing and set up all of your information there. You can bill all sorts of things. For example, content writing, technical SEO fixtures, link outreach, marketing campaign. The list goes on and on. What this does, this separation actually helps. It helps your clients see exactly where paid hours are going, and it prevents confusion later when reviewing invoices. You can also add tags for your deliverables. You can add tags for stuff like SEO audit, keyword research, outreach, design updates, content editing, media campaign. The list goes on and on. So when your team members actually track time, they attach the relevant tag to their task. What this does is it allows you to later generate reports that show not just the time spent, but the type of work completed. Your clients appreciate this because they can quickly see where the effort is focused. We look at configuring reports. You can go to custom report, and this can all be done using automated reporting. You can export a report that includes stuff like time tracked per project, breakdown by task or tag, billable versus non-billable hours, and even activity levels. You can also schedule this to generate automatically every single week. This ensures that clients receive constant transparency without needing to request updates. Right, so a simple daily workflow would look like you select the client project before starting the work. You choose the specific task and apply the correct tag to that, like we showed you earlier. You start the timer and you work normally. While you work, you can add brief notes at the end of the session describing what was completed. And this routine keeps tracking consistent and ensures reports remain clear and useful. When teams follow a workflow like this daily, the client reporting becomes almost automatic. So even with great setup, there's still one limitation. Time Doctor provides excellent data. It shows the time spent, activity levels, and screenshots of what you were doing, but it does not automatically tell the story of progress. Your clients still need to interpret reports and connect hours to outcomes. So while the transparency exists, the narrative context often requires manual explanation. For context, this is how we do this in LimLedger, which is the tool we use ourselves. LemLedger approaches transparency differently. Instead of focusing primarily on time tracking, it focuses on structured proof of work. Each work session connects you directly to deliverable, completed, evidence, links and outputs, task progress history, and client ready summaries. So your clients don't just see how long work took, they see what was actually achieved and by whom. And that's how LemLedger proves work with less back and forth between you and your clients. So, in closing, a strong setup for Time Doctor can dramatically improve transparency when your projects, tags, and reporting are configured properly. It helps with your teams to track billable work clearly and provides reliable weekly updates. But when clients need deeper clarity and outcomes on progress, then your proof of work systems can reduce communication overhead even further. If you want to see this approach in full, LemLedger is linked below.